Alright, welcome to my first Crusader Kings 2 stream. I guess we can take that starting soon thing away. Yeah, it was a bit of a trouble setting this up. The chat wouldn't connect with YouTube, but it's all good now. Also, capturing the game is tricky with my setup, apparently. Because I have a 4K screen, but I'm using the game, I'm playing the game at 1440, so that's, well, 2560 by 1440 resolution, I guess, because otherwise I get like a very low frame rate. So at this resolution I get like 60 hertz, which is nice. Anyway, also it makes things the right size. If I play at 4K, everything is really small. I can scale the UI, but everything becomes blurry, which you can see here too, because for the benefit of the people watching, possibly watching the stream, I have upped the UI scale to 1.5 times normal, so everything is a bit blurry. And then of course the stream is downscaled from 1440 to 720p, so that we get a watchable quality as there is a balance between the bit rate and the resolution and all that stuff. Anyway, let's get started. I have done a randomized world, well, semi-random, I guess. We have our normal, where is it, cultures, right? German, Dutch, Anglo-Saxon, Norse, and so on, whatever it is, for the 936 Iron Century bookmark date. But I have randomized it to mix up the religions. So cultures are in the same place, but the religions are different. We have the historical religions, but yeah, it's all messed up, so to say. You can see that Suomenosko is actually the north of Finland and around there. Romuva is like moved up a bit. Then African is totally out of place. Slavic is just a little bit here. Germanic over here, and Hellenic here. Aztec even exists slightly. I expect this to expand because they're like very aggressive. But whatever. Bern is here. Zoroastrian, Manichaean, and Kurmazda, or however you say that. Mazdaki. All that stuff is here in Eastern Europe and Germany and Italy. And we are Buddhist. It's very small, but it says Buddhist right here. I'm playing the Count of Zeeland because that's where I'm from. And I made this with the ruler designer, made this ruler. And he has a nice little cap, hat, whatever. We have Jains or Jains in Great Britain. Over here, Taoist, Hindu, and then we have not entirely unhistorical, some Muslims here in Iberia and North Africa. Come on. And now the game wants to, yeah. Anyway, and we have all the Christians over here in the Middle East. That's also quite fitting. And then the Jews are like huge here in the Far East. We'll see how that develops. Whoa, yes. but we are here peacefully for now in Zeeland. All the okay, what I did with the randomized world is also, it's mostly counts. There is no setting, and there's a few dukes. Oh, these are the de jure. Okay, there are a few dukes and no kings and emperors in this world. Most of the world is feudal, at least in our surroundings. And yeah, we have some holy sites, the Buddhist holy sites here. This is very close to us, Bordeaux. And here in Switzerland there is, no, that's ours, this one, Engelberg. And then there is one all the way in Greece, Angelokastron. This one. Right. Angelokastron is the holy site of the Buddhist faith now. And we have one here in Shetland. So if we want to control that, we have some conquering to do. But mostly I want the de jure kingdom, which I have renamed because it was named after the Peloponnesos in Greece, and that is just out of place because, well, I lived in Greece for several years, so yeah. Anyway, so I named it Zeelandia. This, like, it's like most of the Frisian coast. From that achievement, the Frisian coast is long, right? Which is from somewhere here, Denmark, to here, and we have like more than half of that, I think. So this is what we are aiming for, to become the king of. So let's set our ambition. Ah yes, this is our character, Bavo the Graaf. In Dutch, Graaf actually means count, so that's very fitting. And he's 26 years old, he's unmarried, and he has an interesting collection of what you may call this, traits. Some are very helpful, but some may also be not so good as a Buddhist ruler, so we'll see what we'll do with that. I want to become the king. This ambition cannot be cancelled, so we'll have to become the king. But if pagan, which we are not, it allows the unlimited use of subjugation. Wait a moment, so since we're not pagan, is there something better, like build a war chest? Yeah, but we're not getting a lot of tax, are we? Oh, not too bad. Maybe we shall build a war chest first, and then become the king. Although setting to become the king, I'm thinking for the diplomat's job, the chancellor's job. But there are no kings, so that's not really effective right now. Build a war chest, yes. That's what we're gonna do. And we need to choose a focus. Oh, by the way, I'm still considering myself a beginner at this game, and although it's been out for ages. I only discovered this at the beginning of this year, as the pandemic was starting to rear its head, at least here in China. Where I've been living for the past 10 years, in case anyone's interested. yeah, so that this game has taken my mind off some of the misery that was surrounding us. And so I think I've learned most of the basic strategies and mechanics of the game, but there's still a lot that I don't know, I'm sure. So if you have some tips, they're always welcome. Yeah, here I think I shall choose the war focus. It's one of my weaker skills. I'm steward, right? Or yeah, Count Bavo is a steward. Maybe I should use the royal we. So I'm thinking war. We don't have a lot of money to do business with, although it would help to set up some trading, but maybe that's good for like a second focus after the first 5 years. Rulership is always good. That would also, stewardship +3 would help us with getting more money, wouldn't it? So yeah, there is something to be said for these two. And there's something to be said for war. Okay, we also need to get a wife ASAP, and probably some counselors. We have some good ones, especially this lady. Yeah, I wish we could change these titles. I guess I could change them in the save file. Could look into that. Because Upadhyayani, it does not sound very Dutch. And I'm sure if Buddhism was a Dutch religion, they would have Dutch sounding names for those titles. Anyway, so Sister Willa is good at learning. She's a mastermind theologian, though she is cruel, which isn't very good for a Buddhist, but she's erudite, so that helps. Also, she's a different branch of Buddhism, the learning branch, than we are, because we are Vajrayana. So, looking at what is around us, we have some singular counties, right, that we could try and take over. This guy has like 537 troops, and we have 1.16. So we have about double, almost double what he has. Sticht has a little bit more, but not very much. Hamaland, or as we know it, like, what is it, Gelderland? Yeah. The Dutch map is a little bit strange here. Overijssel doesn't go that far north. This is like Drenthe, but anyway, who cares? This guy, yeah, also in the 600, and then there's Friesland, who has about the same as we have. Count Karel is also a 3-county count. So it would make sense to take over these two first and then go either north or go south. There is another 3-county count here, Brugge, who is stronger than we are, and he might actually try move into here as well. Although he's a diplomat, so who knows what he's gonna do. But there are some single counties here that are ripe for the taking. So yeah, I think Toxandria should be our first target for takeover. And he is quite weak. slecht. His commander is pretty strong. What do we call the marshal? The marshal is called Marshal. So who is his marshal? Yeah, maybe this. Ah, Marshal. He's a 10. Okay. And he's not even a martial character. He would prefer to be the steward, I'm sure. Alright. Okay, and our military is set to expand. That is good. Let's turn this off for now. Yeah, we don't have a lot of money. That's our main problem. Money. I think we can take those even without me getting a martial focus, right? I don't have to personally lead troops, although I could. The skills are not bad. I don't want to do duels. No. Let my military people take care of that. We should go for a business or a rulership focus. I know I'm faffing around a bit, but let's do rulership for now. We're a new ruler, right? This has just been handed to us. We need to designate a region. Yeah, first we should look for a wife. And I usually use this filter for it. And we want a wife that is high in diplomacy. And okay, she's a couple years older, but she's a Buddhist and she has a really good stats. Honest, patient, just, cynical, great eminence. Yeah, I think we shall try and marry this girl. Bavo, myself, would result in a non-aggression pact with Count of Neuchâtel. Oh, yeah, why not? And we gain +0. Is it 1 or 0? Prestige. Either way. Oh, the Count will not accept my offer. Well, she is willing to come to our court anyway, so we shall just invite her to our court. And we should also toggle our special interest in her, so that when she arrives, we can sweep her up. Okay, let me just check what the sound level is. It's pretty high, I think. The game's out. It's a bit annoying, this ding dang dong. I'm gonna lower it just a little bit. And we'll see how that goes. Alright. Yeah, so I'll take a bit of setup today, get us started, and then it should go smoother, I hope. So that's a wife. What else do we need? We need a chancellor, definitely. I mean, this guy, the mayor of here, he's a good guy, probably, but he's not in the right place in this job. For sure. The marshal, I think he will do for now. So we'll just assign him to train troops. We have, yeah. As soon as we get like surplus money, we shall build another castle. But for now, this will do. All right. Give me my other filter for the men. We want, yeah, again, a high diplomacy guy like this one. He is also a beautiful Buddhist. Look at that. But he's not willing to come to our court. And this guy can be convinced. So let's convince him. And let's toggle that as well. And then invite him. And he will say yes. Alright, what else do we need? We already have a marshal. Although we could possibly get a better one. Oh, we actually have a better one. But he would make a really good commander. So we'll see how this works out. And this one, Engelbrecht. Oh yeah, he's the guy in the neighboring county. Toxandria. Yeah, we should sweep him up when we unify that part of the kingdom with us. Maybe I should just say yes here and find out there aren't any really good ones willing to join us. They would need to be convinced. So, okay, Stuart. He is not bad. He is not bad. But I'm thinking we could do better. Like this guy. Invite. And let's put him on the list as well. We need a spy master, definitely something better than this 11. There is this one, this guy. Ah, that's also Neuchâtel, that is where our bride comes from, right? Even though we have to like elope, but they have a good spy master as well, who needs some convincing. Okay, that is off screen because I'm at the 150% UI scaling, I guess. Invite to court. No, he will not accept our offer. Why not? Oh, because we first need to send him a gift to convince him to come. Yeah, okay. Now will you come? Yes, great. Guy also. And do we need, no, we have a good priestess or whatever we should call this. Religious counselor. So yeah, I think that's a good start. Now, since we are Buddhist, we can also take some concubines. I have some mods, by the way, and one of them is that pure blood that enlarges the number of concubines you can take. So we're going back to this one, and we don't want all the ones. So we're gonna invite a few young ones that could possibly give us some children. And while we have Gavelkind right now, Where is it? Here. Yeah. We'll need a son at least. And better to have some backup in case one of them dies, right? And my last game, private game, right? This is my first CK2 stream or online game. I had a string of daughters, and it took like 12 years before my character got a son. So yeah. This one looks not bad. I mean, okay, she's proud and gluttonous, but she's trusting and kind. And she's a Buddhist. So, can we take her as a concubine? Yes. Okay. Ah, that's another thing. That's a bit gamey, I guess. But if we can get some prestigious ones. Great house not made. Yeah. Are these all from great houses? Because that... No, see? Yeah, like this one, for example. If we would take her as a concubine, we would gain prestige. That's what I mean. But of course her dad wouldn't allow that. So we'll do the same thing as with our wife. We'll just invite her to court and ask her privately. This one has pretty good stats too, and good traits. Denise. Also, nope. Okay, so invite her to court. And we shall take a couple more. Grey Eminence, that is higher fertility too, right? So invite her. That's not bad either. Let's invite a few more. Barbara looks good, but Varvara, though she's Greek, but she's a flamboyant schemer. That could be dangerous. But she's envious, humble, trusting, and just. Yes, well, this one, Midas Touch, that's even better for fertility. She's just slothful. Wow. For concubine, she doesn't need to do very much, right? And this one is a Druze. Erudite, slothful, brave, lustful, left-handed, and a skilled tactician. I don't think Muslims like left-handed very much, so maybe we shall save you from them. Let's do that. Can we take you? No. Okay. Because you're prestigious, right? Augusta. You're Italian. Well, we can try that. Invite her to court. Alright, now let's have like a couple more that have good traits. Do we have a genius? There are two that are genius and would even be willing to join our court. This one, we can't take her as a concubine, no way. Not outright, but this one. Neither. Okay, then just invite her. Yes. Maybe some strong ones. There is this one, also Anglo-Saxon, or is that the same one that we already invited? No. Alright. But she's chaste. And she's 40. Yeah, well, if we are very lucky to get a son from her with the strong trait, who knows, but unlikely. Alright, let's do thrifty clerk, maybe some Midas touched. Okay, Osterhild is a German girl. She's lustful, charitable, envious, diligent. Yes. And not so good. This one maybe. Oh, she's noble. Invite her. And this Agnes. Alright, I think we have plenty now. And I think we can start. Unpause. Yes, Lothair, you were our diplomat. Sorry, Frederick, you're being replaced. And I don't want you to fight. I don't want you to fight. And these others, well, you can fight, you're a marshal, but these two are going to be replaced, right? Do we actually have a casus belli against this guy? Subjugation. We can only use that once, I think. 500 karma if they're from the same culture group. Yeah, no, we don't even have anywhere close to that amount of karma. So you, my dear, are going to fabricate a claim on Toxandria. And this is... great, so we have a concubine. Who is this? Guy. Guy is our spy master. Guy. Sorry, Kyle, but Guy is simply better at his job. We will need to find out where they have better technology, though. Because it's... I think that's randomized as well. Alright. Arathi. Yeah, we just wanted to take you as a concubine. Thank you. Tazalult. You too. We can even demand your religious conversion. Okay. And you, Eckhart, you look a lot like me. You could be my brother. Yeah, we don't want any Shia Muslims in our court, do we? You, Eckhart, you are a steward. Yes, you are a brother. Not really, but... we even wear the same cap. Here. Eckhart. He already likes me. Collect taxes. Yeah, I think we first need taxes. There. What are you? A grey eminence. Take concubine. And you. Yes. Take concubine. Augusta. You look serious. Lighten up a little. And we get some prestige. Extilda. Kunnarosdotter. Yes. You're a genius. Well, we shall take you as a concubine. And we get more prestige. Great. Erika Berga also. Etienne, that was our bride. Marry me, will you? See, now she will. Etienne and Bavo are getting married. We can collect the royal aid duty to pay for the ceremonies. Do we want money, 43 gold, or prestige? Well, I think people like money and would not want to pay for their count's wedding. So let's go with that. Denise, you'll be my concubine. Give me some prestige. You're chaste though. That's not so good. Yeah, unlikely to have extramarital affairs. That's fine, but how likely are you to bear me a son? Although she is Taoist, it doesn't really matter, right? But yeah, whatever. Another Kunnarosdotter, Leofrun. Oh, this is the old one, right? This is the young one that we took as concubine. This is the old one that has the strong trait. To the handsome genius Bavo, peace be with you. I accept your gracious invitation and will join your court forthwith. Rikisa Ottersdottir. Yes, meet us touched. Alright. Join my harem. Chosen of Ashoka to safeguard the teachings of Buddha, many have banded together to form a new holy order. They have named themselves the Chosen of Ashoka after the great emperor of the same name. Guided by the leadership of a cunning warrior known as Harirao, the order vowed to be the sword of any Buddhist ruler struggling against foreign conquerors and turn the tide of battle. Praise the Buddha! They shall lead us to victory. But I'm not really in danger, I think, of getting attacked by foreigners yet. Maybe by the German, who are must up pretty soon as expanding eastward. But I have to get quite a bit south to meet the Taoists. And here, yeah, it depends if they have ships and want to come over. But yeah, I'm not too worried about that yet. This is 23, that's pretty good. And you are genius. I'll take you and I'll ask you to convert. I'll take good care of you, don't worry. Ah, that reminds me, the other thing we need to do is recruit a court physician. Diwali is October, November, December. Yeah. I think this is worded a bit confusing. The month is greater or equal than October. I mean, that's always the case. Unless you mean like the 12 months, the number of the month is greater, but yeah. I think the wording could be better. Anyway, that's just a minor thing. And it's now August, so, but this will cost us money, right? Oh, 17 quarter gold. Well, that's not so bad. Yeah, we should do that. We should do that. Designated regent. We need to appoint a designated regent. I think I shall appoint my steward as designated regent. That will make him like me more, which is always a good thing. We don't have a court physician yet. We'll keep these for later if we need to sway some people our way. Ah, we also need a tutor. Okay. Yes, somebody erudite is good. Vajrayana like us. Dutch like us. But he's not diligent or zealous. We need a diligent teacher. So actually Eckhart, our new steward, could be that. I mean, okay, he's not erudite, as you would want from a teacher. And he's not Dutch. So he might actually sway the kids to German culture. We do not want that. So Damas could take this on. He's a brilliant strategist. He's strong. He's just and brave, erudite and diligent. He's just envious, which is less good, I guess, for a Buddhist. But yeah, he will be a tutor for the time being. And do we have a better commander? Or this guy who doesn't like us anymore? Well, we have 3 10s, right? And none of them have this kind of education. Well, Karl is at least slightly better than Luthard. He's a master schemer. He is dangerous. Yeah. We wouldn't mind him to like die on the field of battle. Because he doesn't like us, he might scheme against us. When he wants a seat on the council. Yeah, but you're just not good enough. You're not good enough. We can't send him a gift. He's greedy. Yeah, that's why we need an expensive gift. We might just want to try and sway him. Maybe that will help. Just, I mean, he is a master schemer. That is dangerous. All right. Do we have all these guys in position now? We don't want you to handle postage. Research cultural tech. Yes, that would be very useful. And Spy Master. Well, we have a 876 tech set up. 876 like us. These are better in like every way. 1289. Yeah. Okay, what kind of guy are you? Maybe this one. Your spy master is not really educated in that field, so you may not discover our spy as easily. So yeah, here, Martin. You go and get some technological secrets from Martin. Okay. I think we still have some people coming in, possibly. Decide to accept your suggestion to make Osterheld into your concubine. That's very nice. Crusader kings. Rome, the city of St. Peter, and the very seat of the papacy itself has fallen to infidels. Well, yes, because the gods have found it seen it fit to shake everything up. They must die now. The Pope in exile has declared his intention to forge a great alliance to reclaim the Eternal City, so the Crusades will take them to Italy. Alright, well, we'll see what comes of that. We don't have a holy site anywhere near there. Well, we have this, of course, Arta and Galocastro, and we have Swiss, whatever, Engelberg there, but that's, yeah, that should be safe from the Crusaders, I guess. The Knights Templar, more infidels to the slaughter. Mana will be our concubine, great. Okay, you will convert the Knights of St. John, let them come, well no, let them stay away please, but alright, and here is our possible court physician, who is a dutiful cleric, a Brahmin, gardener, wroth, craven, proud, erudite is good, yes, alright, I will have her. And she already loves me. Maybe I should add her. No, anyway, she's 51. So I hope that she will live a long life and maybe get rid of her wrath. Proud, that's fine, but this, yeah, maybe not as good for a doctor. So I will convert, great. The Teutonic Order, yeah, infidels come in many flavors, more of those. If you guys can just like stay in the Middle East and around there, that would be nice. But yeah, it seems they want to take Rome. Well, we have some people on it. That is good. Karl wants to defeat fear. You want to defeat fear because you're craven. Well, that's good. I made you commander, right? Aren't you happy about that? +5. But yeah, it doesn't take away from the -15 fired from council and plus -41 seat on the council. And you're also the wrong kind of Buddhist. Okay, well, let's keep an eye on him. Guy is our spy master, right? I guess we can take that. Eckhart. Oh, excellent. Talking about him. He's a steward. And Lothair is our diplomat. Yeah, this is easy to keep an eye on him, I guess. Although this will... No, not takes to him, but to his place. Okay. And Etienne is my lovely wife. Okay. Excellent. We have 100. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is excellent. We're getting a lot of money. Alright, now we just need a claim on this county. Right? We have no claims whatsoever. So I guess we need to spend our time at court trying to generate an heir. Otto of Hålogaland died of poor health. And why do we care? Because he is the father of one of our concubines. Oh, she'll be sad now. Okay. Well, may the gods have his soul. I guess speed 4 is good here because, yeah, now it's the waiting game. Perhaps it is time I ask Mayor. Yeah, Mayor, I guess. It's funny to have like English titles and Dutch names together for me. Mayor Karel to spend some time with me. It's probably the fastest way for me to gain his trust. I will ask him. My concubine Dazurt is pregnant. That is great. That is great. Karel was happy to oblige me. Now that I have some time to spend with him, I'm confident I can convince him of how alike we are, and that he stands only to gain from our friendship. Yeah, I do want him to like me. Oh, wait a moment, what's going on? I think these days have really helped me getting Kyle to know and appreciate me better. We have spent most of our time visiting my domain, discussing of the most disparate topics. Sorry I couldn't offer you a more lavish welcome. It was good meeting a new friend. That's what I want to say, yes. And we have raiders from Bergslagen. Oh, yeah, they might be Tengri now, but that doesn't mean that they don't want to raid us. But if this is here, where is their port? Oh well. Whatever. They can't sieges. They can just take the top off, which is quite a bit. 27 gold. That is not very nice. But if I raise my troops in here, maybe I should just ignore them and they will go away. Yeah, they will never have more than, well, not in this raid. See, they're moving on. They took the county loot. I mean, the loot from around the cities, well, cities, Middelburg at that point. 937 probably didn't exist or had just been started. I think Middelburg was founded in the 10th century. It's not exactly sure, but yeah, it can't have been much at that time. But anyway, in this alternate history, there is a keep there. Yeah, well, we definitely need to get our tech level up. so we can get this. So hopefully our spy is successful. See, they've moved on. That's great. But yeah, they took some of our monies. I mean, this now means I will get less tax, right? So I am angry at them, but hey, what can you do? I don't think we're allowed to raid as Buddhists. So, and here, yeah, they take their loot as well, and they can't loot anymore, but it seems they're sieging this. And they might just be able to. Alright. Oh, they got more troops. That means they might come back to us. Which means we probably should raise our army. Lots of concubines are getting pregnant. And I have a new heir. My firstborn is a son. Wow. Child of my Berber concubine, but still. See, Midas touched. Definitely. Bavo, no, I'm not gonna name my son after myself. I want some more, like, names from that time. Old Germanic names. Because we Dutch are Germanic in the sense of the wider collection of tribes that include the Anglo-Saxons and the Scandinavians. Okay, I have a web page here with lots of Germanic names. So let me have a look here. Andrik, that sounds good, yeah. Andrik Bavo's son. Alright. So, that's one son, that's good. Let's see if they are gonna move or not. And we're moving too. And my second one is also a son. It's like, I was like, oh, I need to have lots of concubines, because if I get lots of daughters again, who knows if I get an heir, right? But no, I have another one. Okay. Bergt means shining. radiant. So the Brecht or Bert part of names mean that. And there is Berko. Berko, okay. Let's do that. Berko. And he is from my French concubine. Okay. Oh, Berko is genius. Well, that means we need to somehow get rid of Aldrich. Or make sure at least that Berko is... Oh wait, we're Buddhists, we can designate our heir. Okay, well, this one definitely. He's a genius. And how did he become Theravada? How does that work? Oh, because his mom is. Okay. Well, when he grows up a bit, we'll give him a good guardian. We'll teach him the right ways. I could even do that myself. Alright, these people are not moving yet. Yeah, I have a new heir. If your character dies, you will now play as Berko Bavo. So that sounds good. And Mahwa, my Finnish concubine, is also pregnant. Alright. And that all within 1 year, right? Oh, we started what, in August? No, wait, so August 36, yes, so it's now 1.5 years. Alright. I want to keep my eyes on these raiders. As soon as they start moving, I need to know where they're going and if they're coming towards us so I can raise my armies. In the meantime, we're waiting for Mr. Chancellor here. What is his chance? 50%. Yeah, I have modded that a bit because normally it's like 16% and it takes forever. And since I don't have the pagan casus belli, I can just go and take everybody's land. I want some things to go a little bit faster. Well, he's been there now for what, 2 years? 1.5 years? And has not fabricated any claims yet. So I may just switch him to Sticht and put him back there later. Yeah, what else is happening around us? Well, we can't really see. There is the fog of war, which prevents us from seeing more than one county beyond the borders. Yeah. Okay, now they're on the move. We'll arrive in... Oh, they're going back to their ships. Okay. And this guy... That still has 1.1k army. But that's now smaller than ours. That's now smaller than ours. And he's in a war. Bavarian holy war for Nordgau? But why? Oh, he's in a holy war. Why didn't we get... Why didn't we get notification of that? Where is Nordgau? Here's Nordgau. Alright, so here we have Duke Sighard of Bavaria, who is expanding. Since he's a duke, of course he has a much stronger army. No, he does not. Yeah, he would have 3.5k, but either he is hasty or he already lost a lot of people. Okay, this one is also one to keep our eye on. The Duke of Trier. And this, the Duke of Münster. Yeah, but I think we can take them on. See, we're rapidly expanding our own armies. Alright. I shall keep him there till July. I will simply ask him. Alright, so he's warming up to me. He's softened and touched. Wonderful. And we have our first daughter. No, not that Burga. Not that Burga. There's a lot of male names on this list, but not so many female names. Keunegrond. Keunerij. That's related to the word for king. Okay, Keunerij. And we shall restrict your marriage as well for the time being. And I got another daughter. That is quick. And she is a genius. Okay, she is a genius. Machteld. Machteld. Macht means power. Hild. I forget. I should look that up under that part probably. No, can't find that. Here. It means struggle, war, hero. Okay. So, yes, you should be very powerful. Big family, and Tazroort, who has already given me my firstborn son, is pregnant again. See, I didn't even need... Well, I needed just the right ones, but you never know who are the right ones, do you? His mom is... Okay, native Peaser. Her mom also... diplomacy, so and Grey Eminence. So yeah, no, we'll keep that in mind. It hasn't escaped me that a vassal of mine does not like nor support me. Balderic, you're next in line to get swayed. My decisions are scoffed at, my suggestions ignored, and the vassal takes any chance to show how little I matter. Well, I'm still your boss, Balderic, and you're just a mayor. I mean, okay, that's kind of important when we only have like a handful of cities. Townlets, really, but... Well, if we have like 2,000 military, yeah, they're cities, okay. But what are you gonna do? You do have 10 intrigue, you're deceitful. Who's in your court? Just you. Yeah, you're not even married. I'll charm the vassal with my brilliant wits. Well, I'll rule here, yeah. I'll do this one. We talked and talked, Mayor Balderic and I, trying to resolve our issues with each other. I thought I had gotten through to him, and he told me that he will support me. That is great. Rikisa is pregnant. That's the one who lost her father, right? And Maho is pregnant too. So he likes me a lot more already. Convinced. Maybe I should give him like an honorary title. What is he good at? Money. Learning. Balderic. I shall name thee court poet. How about that? Now you like me 0. Okay, well that's progress again. Fulbert, that's a pretty good name actually. Yeah, the full is from folk, which also means army originally, and then tribe, or like the group of followers. Yeah, I think I'll just skip this name. And he is also genius. Great. May the best genius win. Oh, look there. Oops. Matters of life and death already. Yeah, oh, I see. It's the army of Hammerland. No? Dahl. Dahl is also in Sweden, isn't it? Okay. Or there. Danish raiders. Okay. I still don't have, after what, 3 years, no claim on this, so I'm gonna change that. And then switching back, or maybe to these 3. With age comes wisdom, they say, or at least it may change the questions we ask, you mutter to yourself. You've had trouble sleeping lately. More often than not, while the rest of your court is sound asleep, you find yourself staring at the ceiling. Yes, when will my chancellor do his job? And I see I have some people set to fight that shouldn't be fighting. You are getting older. Really, now I'm 28, come on. quarter-life crisis maybe, but older, each day closer to leaving this plane of existence. I guess that's why Buddhism is speaking. It is folly to fear such things, of course, yet you cannot keep these things at bay, feelings. Didn't you used to dream of grander things? What about carving your own path? What happened to your ambitions? You sit stretching your head. This is ridiculous. You are the ruler. You have people ready to serve at your any whim. Perhaps your counselors have ideas. If nothing else, it might ease your trouble sleeping. This, I've only gotten this once before, so far. If I remember correctly, this sets off the event chain that could lead to immortality. Now that would be interesting. Summon a council. A meeting of the minds. Your council convenes and the faces of your advisors speak of confusion. Why are we here, my lord? It comes with a hint of concern. You sit down and the suspense is almost tangible as you leave the question hanging in the air. Finally you speak, and without disclosing much of your current nightly restlessness, you convey the message eloquently enough. I want to discuss the concept of life and death, and I want to look into everlasting life. They nod slowly. So, what do you think? The spirit rises in the room as your counselors start to talk, some hesitantly, some gesturing wildly. They all have ideas. Send my trusted Lothair. Diplomacy. I have Biko Gottschalk organize a search party. Martial skill. Okay. I trust Guy to handle this discreetly. My spy master. And Vikshuni Vila, Sister Vila. I want you to hit the books. Which one should I choose? Should I send my chancellor or my religious advisor? I guess he also has the highest skill. This would be the best way to go. Flores, Denise. Okay. No, we shall not call him Bavo. Bavo. Virtuous. Or that Frisian is possibly related to Frisian Dawa. Davo is good. Bavo's son. My liege, my work in state seems to have come to fruition. Yes, use it. And I think you still have time to stay there right here until July. See, it just took a couple of months to do it there, and Toxandria was so difficult. Well, we're gonna take Sticht. We're almost at the max here, so gather the troops. And Sticht has a young count. He's not even adult yet. He doesn't like me. He's furious because I just fabricated a claim on his county. And he's also the wrong kind of Buddhist. He's shrewd though. And his intrigue is not bad. Yeah, we need to be careful with this guy. Make sure to keep him far away or under the ground. Although he's focused on diplomacy, so. Alright. Let us declare war and claim Sticht. And raise our armies. Etienne, my wife, she's pregnant. Alright. Taswoord. That's the one who gave me my firstborn son, didn't she? Andrik Taswoord, yeah. See? Okay, this guy, he's strong. Alright, he's strong. I don't like this name though. Eindet. It's a form of Egenhard. Egen means point, which refers to needle or spear. And he's a strong guy, so yeah. Did I do that with the others? Bavo. Okay, yeah, I did. Okay. My court physician still has suggested I buy some new equipment for her laboratory. Yes, of course. You shall have it. And, oops, that's a bit too fast. Because I need to organize my army. Let's go a little bit slower for now. How about doing it this way? Karel is van Vlaardingen. Alkmaar, Middelburg. Okay. Yeah, no, this is good. This is good. Let's take out these ones that are now trying to destroy our beautiful capital. Yvonne. Not bad. Also strong. And good in learning. Okay. Yes, except I'll change it because we didn't really have a Y back in the day. To Yvonne. Yvonne. Okay. Okay, you guys. Go get them. Doing so well. At first, the signs was noisily dismissed as coincidences, but now they're becoming too frequent to be ignored. The omens surrounding my wife's pregnancy are terrible. I'm gonna have a cursed child, right? I'm sure I'm misinterpreting the signs. Yeah, I don't want to be stressed, or I don't want her to be stressed either. That's not going so well, right? That's not going so well. Ye shall not be named Bavo. Also good in learning, actually. Ike. And why not? Eco. Now let's see what's happening here. This is not good. Oh, no, that's alright. We still have better numbers. And a victory in the Battle of Veere. Oh my goodness. Those Christian heathens. Pope declares a crusade for Imagarida. Wherever that is. Alright. Yeah, we slaughtered quite a few of their troops. That's good. Where are they off to? Toxandria. Maybe we should follow them there. They have... Yeah, they have somebody helping them. That's why they suddenly got higher numbers. Alright. Well, all is fair in love and war. Okay, now we're going to fight in there. My wife is gloomy. I will buy her something nice. And here we go again. They're beaten again. And we shall first go here, because there's a big river in between. But then there is a river between Tijstadband and Toxand and Sticht too. Right. Let's go there first. A subtle touch. As per your orders, your Chancellor Lothair has been corresponding with all the important scholarly nobles of the known world. Some of them have been intrigued by their inquiries putting forward. By the inquiries put forward. Others have been skeptical, while some have been outright dismissive. However, a select few have been relaying mysterious rumors from the north, stories sounding nothing short of magic. Lothair informs you that one contact in particular is worried about the repercussions if it became known that they have been entertaining these borderline heretic ideas. It pains me to say, my lord, but this sort of gossip does not come for free, says Browse Farrod. I may be a diplomat, but I'm not a hypnotist. I can't quit now, lose 98 gold. That's like half my money. I guess we have to invest, huh? Okay, now go beat them up again. Now that they're weak. And they will come. Yeah, but still. Too little, too late. Victory again. Johanna, definitely not. No. We are not Christians. We are Buddhists. And all the Germanic names are okay. Because they're... well, the ones I've been choosing at least have not been really religious. So, what shall we do with you? Irman or Irman means great. Like the Irmanzool, right? So there was Irmengard, Ermenhard, Ermelind. There. Okay, we have a big family already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it's 5 and 5. So yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. And Berko is shaping up nicely as a warrior and of course learning, boosted by the Buddhism, but intrigue. Okay. Alright, we'll see how that goes. Here. Yeah, we'll need to go and beat them up again. But let's first siege this wooden. Great, we got some of our money back. And there we go. Something else is going on here. My goodness. I think we need to go beat them up. Although we're probably too late to save Haarlem. The Battle of Tystabon. I'm writing. Oh, I am. I wasn't supposed to. Alright. Master of the Plains, or yeah, Master of the Plains. Alright. I will become kind. Well, I will be kind, and maybe one of 5 options will happen. Oh, for Berko. That was intrigue. Okay, that's intriguing. And then after this, I will retire from the battlefield. Ah, and it's 100% anyway. Offer peace, enforce demands. And in the meantime, he's become an adult. Barend van de Veluwe. And I won. And he went to Friesland. Okay. He wants to groom an heir. Well, his bride-to-be is still not of age. And of course he hates my guts now. And I shall take off the military gear. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, alright. Military. Dismiss, go home, rest, recover, and my Chancellor needs to go to his next target. So we do Hammerland or back to Toxandria or go to Brugge. We now have a 1.8, possibly still 2000. I guess that will be more once we get this back on its feet. Yeah, we need training grounds, right? Anyway, Brugge now has only 748. Yeah, they also were in a war, or they still are. Defending against Münster now. Ah, Münster is trying to get this. But why are they involved? Romavia is this part. Oh, they're involved because it's a holy war and they're allied. Right? I never know how to bring up that. Maybe you can't. Hammerland. It's in favor of Count Stein of Hammerland? Oh yes, it has a list of defenders. Oh. Okay, that's good. But we never got any message, right? We never got any message about there being a holy war that we could possibly join. Offer to join war, that is possible. We gain karma for war contribution. What? No, we. He's Count Stein. So we don't really have anything to win here. Right, except moral authority for our religion. We don't even get like karma prestige from this. Looks like we don't. Then why would we? And these guys, they're also being attacked, right? No? No. Yeah, well, but not in that holy war. Okay. Toxandria is part of the Duchy of Brabant. Yeah. I think I'll go for Brugge. They're in a bit of a difficult spot right now. Okay. We need to wait for this. In the meantime, yeah, we have an heir who's doing really well. This guy is not so bad either. Fulbert. Oh, yeah. Eindert. Okay. Yeah. And my girls. I guess we can't appoint her as shield maiden with being Buddhist and all that. Alright, so we'll need to see if we can marry them off in some expedient marriage alliances. Well, that's not bad for a 29-year-old, is it? Okay, Caro, I think, has been swayed enough. I should be happy with what I've got. Not everyone is as privileged as I am. Begone envy. Okay. Upon the conclusion of a long council meeting, you decide to make a toast. Of course, one toast eventually becomes many, and time seems to slip away. Later, as you leave the council chamber, and you stumble and fall on your face. You can feel the taste of blood in your mouth, and dizziness is setting in. Help, which means we lose pride or we are wounded, and 10% that we die. No, we do not want to die. Bhikkhu Godschalk, who is our marshal, has done us a favor. Yeah, I will go and find. That's not so easy to find here. Oh no, this. So it's not a courtier, it's a vassal that doesn't like me. Okay, here, Baldric. Yeah. He wants to be in the council, right? You want a seat on the council. But, yeah, you were okay, but I have a better steward. But you still have a city to take care of, so what are you on about? A mystic appears. Your Chancellor Lothair is beaming. You know how Count Breault can be. I had to make sure that it was his son who mentioned it first, and then it was easy to make it seem his idea in the first place. And well, I won't bore you with all the details, he says, clearly excited to have something noteworthy to tell you. When you roll your eyes for the third time, he finally pulls it together and skips to the part about a mystic woman allegedly traveling the whole world, strange wonders following her footsteps. Oh, master, I think you should invite her here, he urges. All right, let us hear this woman out. Idun, Idun is known as the youthful. Well, that is encouraging. She will not marry. And I have a tickle in my throat. From all the talking, for sure. Idun, the youthful, lustful, grey eminence, trusting, charitable, gregarious, mystic, poet, right? Fair. So she will not marry, but can we take her as a concubine? Alright, I'm sure she will come up to us with something. So, yeah. Look at that diplomacy. Alright. Perhaps it could help me to increase Mayor Baldric's opinion of me if I just send him a gift as a show of friendship and good faith. Baldric is a steward, though he's not greedy. A priceless work of art, that's just overdoing it. A fancy gift. Friendship is not worth money. A fancy gift. You will not soon forget. Okay, you better not. An intriguing encounter. I'm sorry, but my throat is getting really... You expect a wrinkled old crone, but the alleged mystic standing before you is something entirely different. Although she's very different compared to all the other women at court, no one can deny that her beauty is breathtaking. With a voice as soft as lamb's wool and tinged with a foreign accent, she introduces herself as Idun, and she's Norse, so yeah, she would have an accent. You invite her to dine with you, and her conversation is most intriguing, if not outright controversial at times. She claims to hold the secrets to eternal life and vitality and offers to teach you more if you are willing to accept her quest. While it is impossible to know if this fair maiden speaks the truth, at least she seems very experienced for her tender age. She's 17. But is she immortal? That is the question. So, the mystic might be a fraud. But nobody has spoken of any suspicions, and she is not deceitful. So, I think we'll go with her. She is lustful, so maybe she just wants a tumble. But what's the worst that can happen? I will accept your teachings, Idun. Eternal life must be mine. I get consorts with infidels. Because she's a pagan. Yeah. Okay, so I have consorts with temple vassal opinion minus 25. Oops. Well, but we are stubborn and ambitious, so... and lustful. And who can say no to this young beauty? So yeah, our karma is now negative, and it will take a couple of years to get back up, it seems. So and we're not making any advances here. I'm going to reassign my spy master. I'm going to reassign my spy master again. Father, father, calls Andrik, pulling my arm, pleading to play with him and his latest toy, completely oblivious to all the important work, like finding immortality, that I am in the middle of. Sometimes this kid can really be insufferable. Alright, Andrik, what is it now? So we have this guy, and we have Evreux. Yeah, maybe you should go there. And because this is 1289, 12810. That's even better. Yeah, why don't you go to Anjou? Okay. See if they have anything interesting that you can tell us about. Teach us how to do it. I think I will have to cut the stream short here because my throat is getting worse despite me drinking. To soften it up. So, this is the game I want to play on Saturdays, as a stream on Saturdays, at around this time, and on other days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, I will be streaming Skyrim. There was a problem this morning and it wouldn't work because Steam was being ridiculous, but that's been solved. And I still wanted to do this Crusader Kings 2 stream instead at this later time, because that's the time we will use on Saturday. And yeah, so tomorrow at the earlier time, you can check my Twitch channel. It has the schedule there. Tomorrow there will be Skyrim. Alright, and we will continue this on Saturday. So if you enjoy this game, then please check back again on Saturday. So let's save this. And I've gained a kind trait. Very nice. Kind. See, good. We're making progress. And hopefully our Spy Master is going to make progress there too, and our Chancellor here. So I think we did achieve something today. At least we got started. We gained a county. So let's see how this holy war ends and which way we shall expand. That will be for next time. Thanks for watching.